armchair strategist. In the state of Zhao, there lived a young man named Zhao Kuo. He had studied the arts of war since childhood and could speak of military strategy with endless eloquence. In his own mind, he was without equal in all the world. The powerful state of Qin sent its armies to attack Zhao. The veteran general, Liang Po, was tasked with the defense. He built strong ramparts and held his position, refusing to fall into the Qiami's trap of a decisive, open battle. The king of Zhao grew impatient with Liang Po's defensive strategy. He listened to slanderous whispers that the young Zhao Kuo was a military genius who could win a swift victory. Thus, the king summoned Zhao Kuo, deciding to replace Liang Po with him. Zhao Kuo's mother hurried to the palace to implore the king. She said her son knew only what was written in books and treated war as a game. She begged the king not to appoint him as commander. The king, hungry for a quick victory, ignored the wise counsel. Zhao Kuo arrived at the front lines, brimming with arrogance. He immediately replaced all of Liang Po's officers and completely changed the defensive strategy. The Qin army, whose commander had been secretly replaced by the legendary general Bai Qi, was overjoyed at the news. The Qin forces feigned a retreat, luring the eager Zhao Kuo deep into their territory. It was a trap perfectly tailored for the scholar general. Zhao Kuo ordered his entire army to pursue the fleeing enemy. He led his men deep into a narrow gorge, paying no mind to the supply lines. Suddenly, the main Qin force reappeared, cutting off his retreat and surrounding the Zhao army. The Zhao army was cut off from food for 46 days. Starving soldiers began to kill and eat one another within their own camp. The Qi encirclement tightened. Despair fell over the entire army. Zhao Kuo organized his elite troops into 4 units to attempt a breakout in 4 directions simultaneously. The Qin lines held like a wall of bronze. The Zhao forces charged several times, suffering terrible casualties, but could not break through. In a final, desperate gamble, Zhao Kuo decided to lead the fiercest charge himself. The Qin army simply answered with crossbows, loosing a storm of bullets. Zhao Kuo was struck and killed in the volley. With their commander dead, the remaining Zhao soldiers surrendered. The state of Zhao lost its entire main army in a single battle, a catastrophic defeat from which it would never recover. The name of Zhao Kuo became an eternal warning. True knowledge is not found on paper alone, but is forged in the fires of experience.